Kick-off is just a few hours away from this afternoon's game against Burton Albion, and it is, of course, time to catch up with Chaz. Chaz, how are we on this overcast but dry day?
Yeah, good. Yeah, there's a bit of wet stuff in the air, but not too much. I think I'll still have to water, which is fine. But yeah, all good today. It's quite relaxed, to be fair.
It is quite
Don't know why, but we are today.
Don't take your eye off the ball.
No, no, exactly.
Obviously, this will be the third game on it this week after last weekend's double header, and obviously had a bit of rain this week, but the pitch still looks in tip-top condition.
Yeah, I like to look at. I look at it. It may be the third game in what is it, 7 days, but there's only 3 to go after this, I think. So then a bit of skullduggery at the end of the season. Yeah, obviously it keeps going. Really pleased. A little bit wetter than we'd have liked last week. The actual playing was great. No problem at all. The pitch cope with it. It was the stuff that was going on around the pitch, which was we got to just manage a little bit. But apart from that, it was fine. Not sure how many games it would take if it was really wet, because at the end of the day, it is a soil-based pitch still, even though we've got a lot of drainage in it, and obviously some horror stories around the country. I feel so sorry for the guys, around, sort of up the east side of the country, which have obviously had some really wet games, and they'd be breaking their hearts, with the pitches, and I'm sure the club, we know the clubs are struggling, but they've just had a bad run of luck, and there by the grace of God go us if we got a bad run of luck and a load of games in a load of wet weather, and times they are a-changing, as somebody once sang, I think. Who was that? Was that Bob Dylan? Bob Dylan, apparently. From the pop oracle behind the camera.
No use asking me about older music, honestly.
I would sing it, but I think everyone would turn off straight away.
Bring something a bit different to Life's a Pitch.
Yeah, no, we will. We'll do. Maybe one day we'll do a bit of karaoke.
We'll save that for the summer, today, shall we? Save that for the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after today, you've got I say 2-week break, 13-day break until Good Friday. Is that going to be an important break for the pitch?
Yeah. Obviously, it's a great time of year for us. Grass has started growing. Took plenty of grass off this morning. Most we've taken off all year. Most we've taken off for a long time. And obviously, if it's growing, that means it's recovering. We put a load of seed into it over the last few months, which is obviously coming through. So, as expected, and as has it done the last 2 years, it's really pushed on for the end of the season, and it's going to be, we're hoping it's going to be great for the final run in, and give the boys the best surface we possibly can for them to show off on, really, and show what we can do.
I think I've just cursed it because I said it was dry, and it's just very lightly started to rain. So
yeah, I did say that it was a bit of moisture in the air, and you're getting very close to my white line with your little dancing feet.
I'll go this way. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Finally, then, you know what I'm going to ask: breakfast.
Okay, so I was getting a bit samey, bit boring, and I know with this social media stuff, you got to change it up a little bit and make a bit of a difference. Otherwise, people stop watching. But today we had large crusty rolls. I had some chicken breasts, which I cooked. Well, I cooked them with some mild, spicy salami on top of it, so it dripped through the chicken. And then there was a bit of salad, a bit of tomato, and then a lovely Nando's peri sauce on the top, and like a mayonnaise type thing. And the construction of the burgers was quite difficult, and if it wouldn't have stood up to building regs, because you couldn't even get the top to sit on it. There was so much in it, but it was cool, and we enjoyed it. And John's cooked us lemon cake today, so once we've done this, we're going to have a bit of lemon cake and a cup of Rosie Lee.
It's always cake.
John's here now, so we once told him, a bit like when I told my mother I like pasty. I got it for the next 4 years in my lunchbox. It's because she was fed up with making sandwiches, but John brings cake, which is why he's obviously gets invited every week. So he is the cake man.
John,
all good.
John, you got any more cake?
Well, there probably is enough for you if you long as you don't stand on my white line.
I keep edging, honestly.
Yeah,
I keep moving closer. I'm going to look. There's a rope. There's
You're
a little
fine.
string
You're fine.
there.
Don't worry.
Little string there. I'll stand there.
I'll take you out before you
Right.
go over the white line.
Before I damage that white line, let's end it there, Chaz. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy today.
We will.